Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to take you guys through a glute and hamstring day today with me, and the main reason why I want to do this is because I want to help you guys understand different cues or different things we need to be looking for when doing certain movements, and I want you guys to be able to know the difference between what we should be engaging, why we're engaging it, and so forth. So you're going to come along with me today to the gym. Okay, so first off, this is my closet. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. Granted, this is all Anthony's, okay, and mine goes deeper back. Maybe I'll show you guys one day because there's a lot of stuff in here. But overall, this is all of my Buff Bunny collection stuff. Obviously, code Skye at checkout. And then this is all my random workout clothes that I have that are not Buff Bunny related. And then my running shorts and stuff I use for fasted cardio, or if I'm just being, you know, lazy because all I wear is comfortable clothing. I need to pick an outfit together first. Let's do that. I want to wear an outfit that is leg day approved. What can I do here? Let me look. Gold's Gym on Burnout Road. If you guys haven't been there, it's absolutely amazing. It's very renovated, up to date, all the fun stuff. Hopefully by the time we get there, nobody is there. We'll see if it's busy or not. But I think I'm gonna wear these seamless shorts from Buff Bunny, and then let me grab the top. Like, look how cute. I'm gonna wear this today. All right, fit check on. For those of you that have not been seeing, I've been getting muffins randomly. I feel like I've had 2 in the last 2 weeks, and guess what? We hit another low today, 123 pounds. So I Instacarted muffins because I needed them. And let's be so for real. So Anthony ended up eating the last muffin we had yesterday. So I didn't want to go to the store before the gym. I have a routine, whatever. I needed shredded lettuce anyways. So the best muffins that I've had that you guys keep seeing me get, which I will constantly be getting, is the double chocolate chip muffin. We're gonna eat one of these right now for my pre-workout carb up, you know, before I go destroy my glute and hamstrings, and then we're gonna get to the gym together. All right, so first thing we're gonna do to start the workout is we are gonna warm up our glutes specifically. And first I have to start by my watch. But we're gonna do 2 sets of 20 banded clamshells. And how I like to do these is I just make sure my core is super tight and I'm pushing back, squeezing my glute with the band, really engaging my glute and really waking it up and warming it up to get it going for the lift. We're going into our first exercise of the workout. It's gonna be single leg, standing leg curls. And how I like to do these is I wanna make sure I'm really feeling it and squeezing at the top of each rep that I'm doing, especially this deep into prep. Not eating much, eating super low calorie. I still wanna push weight and make sure that the mental side of it of not eating a lot doesn't mean I can't be lifting heavy. So the main thing we're gonna do here is I'm gonna push my lower part of my hip into this pad. I'm keeping my other leg on the side of the pad, and then I don't wanna swing my hips when I'm doing this. So we're going straight up till I feel the squeeze fully in my hamstring and all the way back down. We got 3 sets of 15 here. I already did my cardio fasted this morning, so my legs are already dead, but that doesn't mean we can't push heavy weight. So next leg, same thing, keeping this leg kind of on the outside of it. I'm kind of leaning on the foam pad a little bit with my left leg so that I just get good stability. Oh, we got 3 sets of those. Ooh. Next we have glute kickbacks, 3 sets of 15. I usually engage my quads too much with this exercise, so I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how not to do that. And I finally found the secret sauce, quote unquote, so that you don't engage anything but the glute like you're wanting to focus on. So specifically, I do these to be able to really get the upper part of my abductor, so the upper part of my glute. And I go lighter on these because when I go too heavy, I engage way too much of everything else. Tip and focus here is my foot is gonna be at a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna slightly bend over. And then when I'm going backwards, I'm going straight up, but my foot is staying out and I'm coming fully in and back out again. This really helps me engage just my glute. Something else that helps a lot with me when it comes to glute kickbacks is bracing my core and keeping it tight throughout the whole lift and not swinging my hips, because I used to do that a lot when I would do glute kickbacks and it would engage everything else but my glute. So now I keep my core tight, I keep my back neutral, my spine neutral, and then when I'm pulling back, I make sure my foot's just at a 45-degree angle and coming all the way through. Next I have RDLs, and I like to use this machine, the hammer strength machine, just because I feel like I get a better range of motion in my hamstring and getting a full stretch when doing these, especially when my legs are weaker and they're just constantly being put through tension with cardio and steps and obviously leg days and things like that. So I don't want to injure myself either when I'm this deep in prep, especially when I still want to go heavier. So I like to use machines like this or Smith machines, even dumbbells sometimes, but this just helps me keep a better stability. I can't move or swing around too much. So I like using these kind of machines deeper into prep to help me just keep everything in line and in check. Find a good range where I can pull all the way down and feel the stretch and come up. So I have to find a good feet placement first, and then we're gonna slowly keep my hips back, hinged high, and go down instead of rolled down, because then you're not using anything and you're working things you shouldn't be working. So think of it as like you have a glass on your ass, on your butt, and it can't fall. Hinging my hips up and pulling all the way down, full stretch, coming right back up, squeezing slightly at the top and going back down. And we're gonna superset this with walking banded, just walk, monster walks they call them, side to side, 30 seconds, so 15 each side. I'm gonna do this because I ain't no little B word. That's heavy, but I can do it. I can do it. Next thing we have are hip thrusts. Do 3 plates still on this sucker because I just did it the other day. But we're gonna shoot to do 4 plates for our last set here. We got 4 sets of 8. This is another one that my quads used to always engage in way too much when I was doing barbell hip thrusts, as well as certain kinds of machines, like the ones with the belt sometimes. I engage my quads and my hamstrings a lot more than I need to in general. Like I need my glutes to be engaged a lot more for these. So I was about to put 4 plates on the start. So we are gonna start with 3 plates, and then the goal and the main thing here to really get your glutes completely locked in and isolated the most, for me, everybody's gonna be different, is the way that you have your feet on the platform. So if your feet are too far out, you're gonna get more hamstring than you are your glutes. But if I get more closed stance, slight open, 45-degree angle, then that's when I can feel my glute a little bit more. So everyone's different, it depends on each person, obviously. So test it out, see what works best for you feet positioning wise, and go from there, and then use that. Whatever works for you. Everyone's different. Something else I forgot is when you're doing the full range or movement, keep your glute contracted at all times. So when you're going down, stop when you still feel it tightening and come right back up. Don't lose contraction on that repetition, because then you're not getting the muscle like it needs to. I'm also doing 4 plates because I can. That was a little too light. I know I'm gonna regret this tomorrow morning, but we need pro glutes, and for pro glutes, we gotta go heavy. Oh yeah, yep, we're gonna stay there. Next thing we're gonna do is single leg stance staggered RDLs. So the reason why we're doing these is to isolate our hamstring. And for those of you that are like, what's the difference between doing normal stiff leg RDLs compared to single leg? You're isolating the muscle more, so you're not overcompensating and using one leg more than the other if you were to do double. People don't realize the stability that you need in each single side to be able to actually fully do the exercise properly, right? So when we're doing isolated movements, that's gonna help stabilize those muscles so much more and help us really engage what we need to when doing the movement. So we have 3 sets of 10 each leg we're doing right now. This is supposed to be focused on specifically your lower back. So when we're doing these, do it, obviously this adjusts, right? So this goes according to height. I put it all the way down because I'm literally 5'3", we're too short. As you can see, there's different variations to do this. So if we're wanting to focus on our lower back specifically, I'm keeping my chest high, going all the way down, coming right back up. Back staying neutral at all times. And I have 3 sets of 15 of this. These are the most underrated exercise there is out there. I hate it so much. Love-hate for these. I want to throw up every time after I do these. Oh. Doing laying leg curls. These I'm going to be going a little heavier for. All right, main tip and focus when we're doing these. Push your hips into the foam pad. We don't want our hips up because then we're not engaging our hamstrings like we need to. So hips are gonna be down, hands are here, and toes pointed upward. And we're doing 10. Oh, those kill me every time. Oh, that was too light. We gotta go up a little bit. So hard with when I'm short like this because I feel like I'm like struggling to reach the bottom of this. Okay. All right, 10 more. Oh, it's heavier. No dip. I went heavier. 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. Drop set to failure, and failure means you literally can't do it anymore. For those of you that don't know. So, let's do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, go. 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 Nope. That's what failure is. We only have this and one more exercise after this, but single leg press. Sometimes I like to use these pin selected machines because I feel like it genuinely helps me toward my end of the lift because my body's fatigued, to really make sure I'm using my hamstrings and glutes properly. So can you guys see my abs from here? Anyways, foot high on the platform if we're wanting glute and hamstring. If we wanted quad, it would be lower, more in the middle, but we're going higher. I want to make sure my back is flat on the seat. This foot is elevated, kind of just dangling in the air. We come all the way down, push through our heel right back up, and I should feel it all in my glute, which I do. So we're at a good weight. We're doing 3 sets of 10 here. 1, All right, last but not least, we have 2 sets of 20 burnout abductors. So a burnout literally means you can't do any more. So it's 20 to 30. So I'm gonna push myself to obviously do 30, which we're gonna, because we push hard over here on this side of town. Oh, I don't know what that weight though. And so this is different than like a regular abduction machine. What you guys are gonna do is like you're sitting in a chair, butt stays high, and we're pulling outward. The reference. Do not care what people think of you. Please film yourself if you want to. This gym is packed right now, and I am literally YouTubing in front of all these people because I don't care. Just some word of advice, you know? Do what you want to do. Have fun with it. Enjoy life with it. And do you, boo-boo, okay? Period. When I'm feeling like crap and I don't want to do this, I say, do you want a fat, juicy dump truck on stage? Then do what you need to do. And my friends, I'm doing it. 20, come on. Oh, yeah. All right. Good job today. Good job. We just finished our workout. I want to show you guys what 4 weeks out looks like. It's like 4 weeks and 4 days or something, okay? So oblique check first, okay? Look at that, okay? This is glute pump. Glute pump. Right there. Can you see that? Here's the back. Okay. Post pump. We're looking good, feeling good. Thank you for coming along with me on my leg day. And make sure to like and subscribe down below so that we can get more videos together. I'll see you guys later. Bye.